Hey guys, it's George from Diamondyard Sportscards. I want to come at you here with a new video of some pickups. At the beginning of the new year, I decided I was going to pick up some cards that weren't in my collection, and Johnny Bench was part of that. I did not have any bench rookies or a bench rookie at all. And there's some other cards too of some big red machine players that I wanted to pick up as well. So this is just, I believe it's five cards. And I'm going to do some shout outs here, so here we go. So guys, first shout out I'm going to do is to a guy, Vintage House Slabs. Vintage House Slabs is on YouTube, and he has one video. It was a PSA reveal, and that Johnny Bench on the left side, he was gracious enough to sell to me. We had a great transaction, and his name's John, and he's a great dude. But I wanted to give a shout out to his channel, Vintage House Slabs. You can see that's really cool. He's got the 80 tops basketball. So let's take a look at some cards here, other shout outs. I have here Big Red Machine channels. We've got Bald Rhino, big Johnny Bench fan. Back to the Cardboard, Shannon, big Reds and Johnny Bench fan. And Jericho 941 IMI, also a huge Reds fan. So, and Johnny Bench, of course. So this is a bench video with a few of these bench pickups. So check out these 4 channels here if you would like, and they've got great content. So guys, first pickup here is a 1973 Johnny Bench. I had gotten this one off of 4 Sharp Corners, and just bought it, no tax, free shipping. I want to buy it now. Saw this card was going up. It's a beautiful 73. It's a little bit like typical 73s. It's left to right, has issues. On the front, it's a little bit high, but one of my favorite, absolute favorite bench cards. You know, you have them batting a lot, but you know, squatting down a lot. But you don't have them in the field running after a ball. And I mean, just look at that image. It's so fantastic. It just illustrates what a fantastic catcher he was. It wasn't just the arm, the unbelievable skills. I think he pretty much did everything he could in baseball. Rookie, MVP of the World Series, 2-time MVP, world champion. Next card was a Pete Rose. Obviously, Big Red Machine here. And this Rose was real nice, 1970 Rose. And I started to look at the Rose cards, and the prices were just getting out of hand. And if you wanted to get a higher grade, I mean, you needed to go into the 70s. So I found this one. It was also buy it now. I figured it was the time to pick it up. Even the 60s Roses, even in lower grades and 5s and 6s, were going for pretty good money. So I was fortunate to be able to nab this Pete. Put him next to Johnny right there. Worked with a guy on this one, and I know there were a couple guys in the community, including Blue Jacket 66, who had picked up one of these. Maybe it was in an 8.5, but this card just kept going up and up, and it's such a beautiful card. And this example I found, I couldn't pass it up. There is a little print dot over the H in bench. There's a slight print mark right here, but I don't think it really detracts from this beautiful card. It's really well centered. Johnny Bench Rookie Cup, and I figured early January was the time to make a move on this, and I'm glad I did. There's the back, orange back, love that, the 69 set. And these cards are just so difficult to get centered, remotely centered really. So happy to pick up that Johnny. And then it was the rookie explosion. I had picked this one up because, again, around the same time I picked up the 69. I said, I got to get myself into a rookie now because they're moving, and they're moving fast. So it came to the point where I said a 7 is what I'm going to have to settle for, and a 7 is fine. You know, any bench rookie is fine. But this was a real nice 7 I found. And, you know, the registration's slightly off. It has a slight blur to it, but overall it's pretty clean card and pretty well centered. And I figured early this year was the time to get it on this. This card had been, you know, in November, this card was a $350 card. Then by early January, it was like a $550 card. And I recently watched one sell for $800 in a 7. So I figured it was the time to get in on it. Really happy to pick that one up. And the last one was the card that I got from Vintage House Slabs, and he had gotten this really nice 5.5 that he was willing to part with. And so John and I made a deal, and I really was appreciative of him for doing that. But I figured, you know, why not nab another bench while I can? The color on this was fantastic, and you know, when you see it on YouTube, you're like, wow, that's pretty cool, you know. So anyway, guys, please like and subscribe to these 4 channels: Bald Rhino, Back to the Cardboard, and Jericho 941 IMI, and Vintage House Slabs. So guys, thanks for watching, and keep collecting.